It's Masters Week, but I am not here to talk about the favorites because who wants to do that? Where's the fun in that? Instead, I am here to talk about the underdogs. Everyone loves an underdog, especially me, and I am looking at the long shot guys who could potentially surprise this week at Augusta National. I did already write an article where you can find on Oddsshark.com where I gave 7 sleeper picks, all outside of the 50-1 range. And why 50-1? Because only 4 winners since 1985 have had odds of 100-1 or higher. Every other winner has been no higher than 50-1. One player that I did not mention in that article, but I do want to go ahead and mention now, is Brian Harman. He is 175 to win, but you can also find some pretty good odds on him to finish in the top 20. Top 20 is plus 300, top 10 is plus 700, and top 5 is plus 1800. This will be his 3rd appearance, though the last time it was in 2018, where he did take 44th, and he did miss the cut in 2015, but I do think we are seeing a bit of a resurgence in his game. Some positives for him is that he did take 8th at the American Express in January, and he is coming off back-to-back top 5s. He took 3rd at the Players, which is a really tough course, really tough field, in early March, and then he took 5th at the Match Play just a couple of weeks ago. In those back-to-back events, he has gained strokes in every category. Augusta is bent grass greens, and looking at the courses with bent grass, he has finished 3rd, 18th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and sprinkled in with some top 25s. He is 10th in 3-putt avoidance. He is 12th in par 5 scoring. I do definitely think that he has a shot here to potentially do some damage. He's a long shot for a reason, but I do like his odds. Another player that I did not mention in my article, but I am mentioning now, is Sebastian Munoz. He has 225 ones to win, but similar to Harman, he does offer up some good value for some top 20s and some top 10s. Top 20, you can get him at plus 400, top 10 is plus 1100, and top 5 is plus 3000. There was a period in his game where he was absolutely stellar with his ball striking, and then he wasn't, but potentially we could be seeing him, catching him on the rise once again. After back-to-back events losing strokes tee to green, he had a stellar performance, taking 9th at the Valero Texas Open, gaining 5.44 strokes of ball striking and nearly 9 strokes total. Looking at how he performs on bent grass, he does have an 18th, an 8th, a 9th, and a 14th place finish, and he did take 19th at the Masters in November, so potentially he could be going back-to-back here with a good performance. What I do like about him is that he took 9th at the CJ Cup, which is at Shadow Creek. That definitely holds a lot of resemblance to Augusta, so I'm going to like his chances here and his odds. The 3rd player that I'm going to touch up on is my boy Will Zalatoris. At this point, you kind of just got to get used to me bringing him up in videos, bringing him up in articles, bringing him up pretty much every week because I like what he's doing. He is a top 20 machine, and I'm going to keep rolling with him until he proves me wrong. But as mentioned, I did put him in my article, but I'm going to throw his name out once again. And why? Because I'm absolutely convinced of his talents. It is his Masters debut, so let that be known, but I am not scared by that at all because Players was also his debut. He took 21st. Arnold Palmer was his debut. He took 10th. Genesis 15th. Waste Management 17th. Shriners 5th. Corrales Punta Cana 8th. All were his debut tournaments, and he finished in the top 20. He is 9th in par 5 scoring. He is 3rd in strokes gained approach behind only Justin Thomas and Colin Morikawa. He is 4th in tee to green behind those two plus Jon Rahm. He is 9th in strokes gained total behind players like Dustin Johnson, Webb Simpson, Patrick Cantlay, and Bryson DeChambeau. He just needs to wake up, even just for one day, with a hot putter. And if he does, watch out. This guy could definitely be dangerous. But I bet on him on absolutely every tournament, so why would I not bet on him now? His top 20 odds is plus 175, top 10 he is plus 500, top 5 he is plus 1200, and to win he is 125 to 1. Though it is very difficult to do well in your Masters debut, it's not out of the realm of possibilities because you did see Sung Jae Im finish tied for 2nd in his Masters debut in November. But these are some of the long shots that I am looking to consider. You can find more on Oddsshark.com where I name 7 other players, but do make sure to look at both Ian McMillan and Oddsshark.com to get a full list of the full odds and other picks and plays.